More. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. John Means will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He will lead this one off today. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hayes on the run for it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Now into the box, Cedric Mullins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Sale has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level. And over those innings of work, he struck out over 2,000 batters, putting him in good company with names like Oral Hershiser, Catfish Hunter, and Fernando Valenzuela. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Vasquez is after it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Now the first pitch. On the line, that's a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. One 0 count. Here it is. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. From the stretch.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Verdugo waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on the way. And a curveball in for a strike. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And stepping in, Alex Verdugo. Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. A ball and a strike. Means it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Popped him up. Severino is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in next, Hunter Renfroe in his career versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. 2-1. 3-1.
1 strike.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as he puts it on the ground to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. One left for the Red Sox. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Austin Hayes the next to bat, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces a double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugouts fired up and excited to punch back.
At the plate, Ramon Urias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The catcher, Pedro Severino.
And now, Pedro Severino trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
To the plate now, Kelvin Gutierrez. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And that's the second out. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. We've played 2, all tied at 1-1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it, one away. So it's back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One out, nobody on. skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here is Kike Hernandez. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Now to the plate, here is Jorge Mateo as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jorge Mateo.
First pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping in next, Cedric Mullins. He went down swinging to start the home first. Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Mountcastle is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Don't want to forget about him. Now the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Gutierrez has a play, makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1 the count. From the stretch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Bogarts rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Next to dig in, Hunter Renfroe. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Christian Vasquez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Orioles 1. So now into the box is Austin Hayes. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Ball 1. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. To the Baltimore left fielder.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next, it'll be Ramon Urias. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ramon Urias becomes out number 2 this inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. Now the first pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I mean, bottom line right here, it all comes down to execution. If he's going to miss flat, middle, up all day long, it's going to be a long night for this pitcher.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Paul Fry takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santander on the run. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Arroyo, the runner at third. Schwarber stands at second. No outs. Swing and a little blooper to center. Mateo ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Santander. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 count and the pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 5-1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Kelvin Gutierrez. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So now to the plate, Jorge Mateo. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ball 2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And it's fouled away. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
That one's in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1.
Stealing that strike on
3
3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
First offering and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Standing in now, Anthony Santander. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
The count 1-1. Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Mateo on second. Mountcastle on at first with 2 down. Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Santander waits on it. 1 out. So next to bat will be Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little two-out lightning happening.
3-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Hayes has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Red Sox leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. At the plate now is Trey Mancini, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Left side. Bogarts has it. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ramon.
In now, Ramon Urias. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hayes stands at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And now here is Pedro Severino. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's a 5-3 game now. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Orioles 3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Second baseman, Christian.
Now the pitch.
Arroyo.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Wood.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Out in front of it, strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The center fielder, number 5, Kike Hernandez.
Next to hit, Kike Hernandez. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo.
The second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
First pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cedric Mullins. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman,
so next
6.
to hit is Ryan Mountcastle. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're still down 5-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Tyler Wells has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Tyler Wells.
First pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next to hit is Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And right into the shift. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
The 2-2. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. The 1-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So the next to bat will be Christian Vasquez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. Boston leads it 6-3. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Brazier, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Striding in is Austin Hayes. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's the first offering as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Stepping up is Christian Arroyo. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Arroyo.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out. Nope, outside.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kyle Schwarber. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Kike Hernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now the first pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Ball, that's it.
Fastball just inside. Rafael Devers waits on deck.
Hey!
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He bounced out last time up. First offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Matt Barnes, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
32, Matt Barnes. Leading off for the Orioles.
Standing in now, Ramon Urias. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
To the plate now, Pedro Severino. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles.
Into the box, Kelvin Gutierrez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jorge Mateo.
Into the box, Jorge Mateo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. Baltimore down to their final strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit down the third baseline. Devers has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-3 is today's final. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Sale gets the W on the mound. John Means was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the